Episode 4, Beryl. In this episode, Margaret is the focus. We start with a wedding. No, not Margaret's, which only makes the princess's sorrow throughout the ceremony grow. She approaches to her buddy Billy Wallace in her despair to complain about being alone, and he offers a proposal in return. With Elizabeth's approval, Margaret accepts a proposal from her close friend Billy Wallace and makes arrangements to announce her engagement at a gala honoring Elizabeth and Philip's 10th wedding anniversary when she is still getting over her choice to not marry Townsend. Margaret calls off the wedding, nevertheless, when she discovers Wallace getting clean from injuries sustained in a duel the night of the announcement. Politics-wise, relations with Russia are becoming strained. Although having his own alliance problems, Prime Minister Macmillan insists that they must unite together with America to confront the growing nuclear threat. The two ride in the same car since his wife has been having an affair and wants to break up with him, but it's harder said than done. After discussing her birthday portrait with the Queen Mother the previous evening, Margaret meets photographer Tony Armstrong-Jones at a party and decides to allow him to shoot her shot. Tony happily consents, provided Margaret follows his instructions. It turns out that his entire method for taking photographs of people is to put them in awkward circumstances in order to capture their truest selves. Margaret is forced to sit in front of the camera for a long time when she arrives at Tony's studio as he stomps around upstairs making odd noises in an effort to rouse her. She is obviously agitated by the time he returns to the ground, but he is not quite done. It's obvious that Margaret doesn't quite understand who she is, thus is finding it challenging to discover her essence. He can only get genuine emotion from her by bringing up Peter Townsend. Snap. After a few drinks, they are finished, and he rides his motorbike to take her home. The image of Margaret that looks to be nude the following day is shockingly published. Macmillan pressures his wife to quit their relationship, but after overhearing them on the phone, he learns she hasn't stopped.